Today's special guest is Luis Rosales from the Ventura Wedding Chapel and Event Center. Is that right? Do I have it right?
That's correct. Ventura Wedding Chapel and Event Center.
Now, that's a beautiful place over on Ventura and 4th
Correct.
Street.
It's Ventura and 4th. We're right on the corner.
Mm-hmm. Now, Ventura sometimes is called Kings Canyon if you go a little further up the road.
Yeah, from Cedar East, it's Kings Canyon, and from, of course, Cedar West, it's Ventura all the way till you get over to Kerman, I guess.
Kerman, that's right. So don't get confused. Just go up Kings Canyon or Ventura, head west after Cedar, after 1st.
It's on 4th Street.
4th Street.
Yeah,
so,
right before you if you're heading west, it's before you get to 1st.
Yeah, and a little bit in the Millbrook area, kind of that area. So between Cedar and 1st
Right,
somewhere.
we're right on 4th Avenue.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to find, actually. I don't mean to confuse it, but Ventura is Kings Canyon, and just go down there and find Ventura Wedding Chapel. Now, you've been doing this for a little while.
Yes,
It's a beautiful place, by the way.
Oh, thank you very much.
From the outside, I've seen it. It's beautiful.
Thank you. I need to bring you inside so you can so you can explore and see everything that's in there. It's a really beautiful chapel. It's been there for, since 1934, I think.
Wow.
You know, that's when the building was built. But we've been there, approximately about 5 years, and we've been in the wedding business, approximately about 8 years.
Now, do you perform the ceremonies, or someone else?
I'm one of the officiants. I perform some of the ceremonies, and we have other officiants there, too, that also
Can people
perform.
bring their own officiant?
At times they want to bring their own, and you know what we do is we have to make sure that everything is going to go right.
Yeah. And it does with your officiants.
Yes.
The other pros. I've heard you have the pro officiants there.
Thank you.
Now, you've been doing it. You've been in the business 8 years, and you found that location and said, we're going to move there.
Actually, we were recruited to go there and run the place, which was it was great for us, and we did get a lot of exposure. We met a lot of great people that have been there to do weddings, to be in the ceremonies and everything else. So it's been really great.
Now, almost half of our viewers are Spanish-speaking, or they speak English and Spanish. Would you be able to do services in Spanish?
Yes, we do. We have a lot of Spanish speakers that do come in, so we'll help them right from the beginning all the way to the end. Yeah, we do, I'd say about maybe 70-80% Spanish.
Okay, good. Well, that's perfect for our viewers. So how about the Hmong and the Indian?
Yes, we do. We performed some Hmong ceremonies, Asian ceremonies, and some Indian ceremonies, which are very colorful.
Yeah. Now, I always, when I drive by there, I think, well, that's where you get married, but there's more. You do receptions there, too?
Exactly. The place is available for receptions. For example, we're having a Christmas party coming up. We've had Easter gatherings. We've had reunions, and just about whatever event you want to have, anything you want to have, feel free to give us a call.
So it doesn't have to be associated with a wedding. They can use the event center for an event.
Exactly.
Fresno has a shortage of places to have banquets and events and special occasions. So I am glad to learn about the Ventura Wedding Chapel and Event Center.
Yes, basically true. Fresno has some, and this one. We help you in everything, and at the same time, it's easy on the palate.
Okay. Do you do the catering, do the food?
We can do all of that.
Do the whole thing?
Yes, everything.
And you have the tables, chairs, and the whole works?
Yes.
Okay, so you can get married there. You can have your reception there. They'll come help you do the food. They'll do the food for you. Ventura Wedding Chapel can do the food. And I keep saying wedding chapel, but it could be any event.
Any event.
Birthday party, anniversary party, office Christmas party.
Exactly. We're having some Christmas parties coming up this weekend and the following weekend, I believe. And like I said, we try to put everything in the time frame where it's not going to interfere with somebody that really wants to get married on that particular day. So, yeah, we seem to be able to work everything out for everybody.
You don't want somebody else having a banquet when someone else is trying to get married.
Right, exactly.
Now, if somebody's watching and go, yeah, we need a place to have our office Christmas party, is it too late for this year?
It depends on what day you want to do it.
Now, how do they find out? Do they go to the website or just call? What's the best way to find out?
Basically, you know, we get a lot of our exposure on Facebook, and also there's some advertisement on different magazines, and people drive by and they see the center and they give us a call.
Okay. So is there a website they could look for availabilities, or if they want to see if a date's available, should they just call?
It's better to just call.
Okay. What is that number, by the way? It's on the screen.
Yes,
I know,
it's 445, that's 559-445-3166.
yeah. Probably if you just go to the internet and Google, they're going to find you.
Oh,
Ventura
they'll find
Wedding
it right
Chapel.
there. Yes,
That can't be
exactly.
that hard to find on the internet. Now, it's a beautiful place to get married. It's going to be a memorable place for people.
Oh, yes, because, I mean, it's decorated. Normally, when you get married in the chapel, the bride's going to pick the colors that you want. So whatever colors you have, whatever colors you're going to have that day, you tell us what they are. Normally, they'll bring in a little piece of a cloth with the color, and we'll match it up and put all the colors and everything together.
Now, there's a lot that goes into a wedding, such as the flowers. Do you have vendors that you use frequently?
We have some vendors because a lot of times somebody wants something special. So we do have some vendors that...
Maybe preferred vendors that you work with a lot?
Yes, because they have more of a selection, more of a variety.
And the point I'm going to is everybody has a brother-in-law with a camera, and, you know, people can bake cakes, but the professionals are the professionals. They do the best job. You know which ones do a good job.
Exactly.
So maybe Louis can consult you on your wedding, help you find the right flower person, cake person, other vendors.
Yes, that's the best thing to do is give us a call, come on in, and give us all the details, because sometimes people call and they want us to give them the details on the phone, which is... There's numerous, and we'd be on the phone for hours, right?
There's too many options.
Exactly, and it's better when both the bride and the groom come in together. This way, a lot of times they'll discuss and make the decision right there and there.
They sometimes mix it up a little, disagreements. Bride wants one thing,
every
groom
now and
wants
then.
another.
Every now and then.
So you mediate those things.
Yes, that's why it's better for both of them to be there, because sometimes just the groom wants to come in, and he does.
Yeah,
and he'll go ahead and pick whatever he wants, but then when the bride comes in, everything changes.
Yeah, the bride's the boss. That's what I always say. The bride is the boss, and the bride's mom.
You
too.
got that right.
Well, is it just you that they would meet with, or are there other people down there?
No, there's other people in there that they can meet with.
So it might be you, might be someone else, just
Exactly.
depending on when they needed to come in. And can they come in on a weekend or an evening, or does it have to be the daytime?
No, we accommodate people, because I mean the people that come in, of course, they're all working people.
Yeah.
And so a lot of times the only free time that they have is a Saturday or a Sunday. So we'll try to go ahead and fit them in on a Saturday or a Sunday, and it's not going to interfere with a wedding, a ceremony, or something like that. So
Oh yeah. Make an appointment. Don't just show up.
that'd
there
be
might
the
be
best.
a wedding going on. And, you know.
That'd be the best.
Yeah.
Make an appointment, because we want to devote our full attention to the people that are there.
Okay, very good. Yeah, it's not a 10-minute meeting. You need some time to lay everything out.
No, because one question leads to another.
Yeah, that's right. Now, so the best thing is to call. It's 559. Tell them the number 445.
445-3166.
559-455-445.
445-3166, correct.
Now, a lot of our viewers are at work right now, and they kind of sneak and listen on their internet. So if you don't have time to write the numbers down, call me, and I'll give you Lewis's direct number. You can call him up and make your appointment and get in there. Get the bride and the groom. If you need to take the mom too, take them all down so that there's no misunderstanding later.
Oh, exactly.
Get the facility, get the catering done, figure out where you're going to do the flowers, the cake, all those other things. What else is there? I guess some music or?
Yes, there's music and photography. A lot of times somebody says, well, we want to come in on an antique vehicle or something like that, so we can arrange all of that
You can
for
arrange
you.
everything, yeah. Anything else you want to add before we're out of time?
Well, basically, just come on in and see us before you make any other decisions, because you might be surprised. A lot of times people say, well, I go by the place, but I don't know what's in there. So feel free to come down and we'll show you what's in there. We'll show you the bride's room. We'll show you the chapel itself and how it's decorated and what have you. So we'd love to, for you just to come on in, drop by, and check us out.
And get a tour.
Exactly.
But call first, please call 559-445-3166. Our guest is Luis Rosales, Ventura Wedding Chapel and Event Center. He's a pro. He's been in this a long, long time. He knows what works, knows what doesn't. It's not his first wedding. Trust me, he's been down this road before. So,
Exactly.
call Luis. If you can't find his number, go to Google. Just Google Ventura Wedding Chapel, or call me. I'll give you Luis's direct number. We'll be back with more Central Valley weddings right after this.